Hey guys, it's Judy, and I have another layout process for you. I am using the Cocoa Daisy January 2014 kit, and I want to use those two photos, and they're two photos of Aiden at IHOP, and his favorite meal of the day is breakfast. So I'm looking through all the papers, and because the colors in the pictures, there's some brown in it and some yellows, I decided to choose the brown cardstock as a base and the close-knit crepe paper cameras, because that had like the same tones, and that chevron paper, which is also part of the close-knit, I believe, by crepe paper. So I'm just matting the photos on that chevron just because it has those browns and yellows that I thought would look nice, and with the hints of the orangey red. And so I am showing you all sorts of papers. That's the Allison Kreft paper, and I'm just cutting out I just got my kit, so I'm just cutting out all those journaling spots because I don't think I will use that other side. It's kind of like that yucky yellow-green map. Anyway, I like that right now banner, but then I'm just thinking about what I'm going to do, but I'm just going to adhere everything down first and try to figure out my layout. So this layout I'm actually doing for the design team call for the Hip Kit Club. So I'm going to see how it goes. So the kit also came with those tags, which I included. Pretty much everything I used are from the kit from Cocoa Daisy. But for the right now, I am using my little X-Acto. I love that little like finger grip Fiskars X-Acto knife because I have a better precision. So I just cut out the banner parts so it would kind of be interactive and kind of be able to layer it like that, or dimensional kind of. So I did that first, and I'm looking to see, I'm going to add some more layers, and I thought that was a nice neutral color to kind of pick for that paper. So I'm just trying to adhere things down and see how I want to lay things out. So I try, if I can, try to put more than one photo on a page just because I want to get the most out of my photos and layouts. But then also your space is kind of limited too as far as how much embellishment. I don't like to over embellish too much. So I'm putting that sheet down because I'm thinking I want to put the title over there. And what do I call this? I call this Silver 5 because that is what he orders. The Silver 5, if anyone knows IHOP. It's like the 5 silver pancakes and then eggs, but then we get hash browns instead of bacon. So those are the thickers that came with the kit. And sorry, I don't have my list of supplies. So, but I'm using the flare also that came in the kit. And the gray one says life noted and the other one says captured. And so with the tags, of course I have the mist. I'm looking for all my mists to see what color. I'm looking for a brown. And I'm looking. I decide to go with the dark calico, which is pretty dark brown. So I'm looking all over. I'm kind of I rearranged my room a little, or tried to clean up a little, so I can't find my box. I finally found it. So I'm just going to sprinkle that onto those tags. I don't think I really like how that turned out when I actually put it on the layout. And then I'm doing some practice spraying, and I'm not too sure if I like how I sprayed on the bottom left corner because you can see the line of the paper. I think I pressed too hard and I was a little too close. I don't want it quite that dark. Anyway, I decided to add some washi. That wasn't in the kit though. Those are like a gold tone, and then I'm thinking I wanted some navy in it as well because my son's sweatshirt is navy, and I felt I needed something a little darker, like a more color, I guess, because everything looks kind of like muted. So I like the navy actually to give it a pop, and kind of like also in that diagonal feel that kind of matches his shirt. So it kind of draws your eye to the pictures. Anyway, so that is, I believe, a Pebbles roller stamp that came in my Studio Calico Project Life kit. So I'm using that because I want to do like a before and after, and I'm gonna stamp it on those shipping tags, because that first picture on the left is before he's inspecting his food, and then the right side is the after. And what am I doing? I'm looking for something, but yeah, I'm gonna do before and after to show that he finished. He loves breakfast, so he pretty much ate most of it, which is pretty good for him. So I don't know what I'm looking for. I must be looking for something, a stamp or something. But this is a really long pause. I'm sorry, guys. There. Oh, I was looking for, because I was thinking instead of stamping on the tags, I was like, maybe I'll put it on like one of those punch tabs. But I thought I had pre-cut punch tabs, but I didn't, or I couldn't find them. And then I couldn't find the punch itself. I think it was in another room. But anyway, the before, it kind of got all splotchy, so I ended up using a different ink for the after. Anyway, so the splotchiness, I just shoved the tag in a little more to hide it, so that worked out okay. And you know what? When I'm looking at this layout now, my final, at the very end, I do use that chipboard piece that came in the kit, and I had cut off the speech bubble part. And then, but I just journal about like what I told you about how breakfast is his favorite meal, and that's what he orders, and it's hash browns instead of bacon. So that gave me an idea. So I got sidetracked. I'm like, I'm gonna do the hash browns instead of bacon as a subtitle under there, and then kind of, I think, to also kind of cover up that big splotch of that darker brown that I didn't really intend on having. And I wanted to go all the way across, but then the lighter letters wouldn't show up, I don't think, as well as on that misted area. So it kind of looks like I purposely misted it there so I can put the subtitle there. So, and I'm trying to peel off some of those negative spaces. So I'm going to show, I think I show it as it's done, and then I totally forgot to include that chipboard piece. And I was going to put it down somewhere, but now I'm looking at a stamp. That's one of the stamps that came in the Cocoa Daisy kit as well. And I'm stamping it out because I want to write his age, Aiden, and his age. Because it's good to know like what age he's eating what and what he's into, because I know in a few years I will totally forget. So I love dating things and I love writing his age. So I just wrote he's 3.5, and at first I put it there, and then I thought it'd be better up on top because it's less crowded or something like that. And then I put the candy buttons down the bottom. So I'm showing everything, but I'm thinking I'm going to put the chipboard on the bottom.